Good morning, this is Jacob with Sutherland Chevrolet in Nicholasville, Kentucky. And I'm here today to show you this 2012 Volt. So I'm going to kind of walk around it here and let you see everything on the outside, and then I'll show you the inside. Oh, I had the doors unlocked and locked them on myself. So as we go left to right here, I'll kind of show you around everything on the inside. You do have leather seats here. However, they are manual, they are not power. So you've still got to, slide around on them. But of course, you're going to have power mirrors, power windows, and then there's like the child safety lock as well. You've got your releases for both the gas and the electric down there. So that's on this side of the door here, hidden right there. You've got, it's a very interesting vehicle, with it being electric and everything. So you've got this little switch over here, a little dial that can be turned left and right, and then there's a button on the center to select things, a configuration button, and then a back. The config changes the display. But here there's a display in the center, and that's what all that adjusts. So this is your cluster, really. But you can see, I'll move that switch, and it'll change what's going on at the bottom of the display there. So like right there, I can press select, press the button in, and it'll show me different information. So like there, it's showing me oil life. It's coming out of focus. There's trip information. There's navigation. However, that is through OnStar, so you do have to pay OnStar to use that service. There's a tutorial to kind of explain, what's going on, where it's not the usual. There's tire pressure. You can see 36, 36 all the way around. That's good. But so it can show you some different information here, as well as it's going to show you. So we've got 9 miles left estimated off of the battery right now, and then 170 miles estimated off of the gas that's in it. So it'll show you that information as well. So you've got your controls there for the lights, and then on this side of the steering wheel, you've got, of course, your controls for the windshield wipers. Here you've got cruise control, and then on the right side you've got these are different voice options, source as far as radio goes, and then volume up and down here. So as we continue to go right, you've got this little compartment here that flips up that you could store different items in. It also has a little circular outlet there. Up here we've got the buttons for I can't think of it, a garage door opener, and then you've got OnStar and calling there, and then you've got those buttons there for the park assist, and then the traction control. Traction control will be on by default, and I would leave it on in case you get the vehicle stuck and you can't get it out. You just can't get it out. Turning that off might help, but you'll probably never need to touch it. Here in the center of the dashboard, you've got this large display here. It shows you different information. The controls are touch controls, but there's also redundant controls right underneath it. So you got a lot of different options here. Of course, you're going to have AM, FM radio, XM radio as an option, and then you'll have Bluetooth, auxiliary, USB. There's a lot of ways to stay connected in these vehicles, which is awesome. You also have climate control, as you can see right here on the right side. It still has a CD player, which they're starting to take out of things. The slot's right down here, so it's pretty neat. But of course, all the controls are redundant here, so I can change temperature here as far as like the climate goes. So right now it's 80 and it's a little warm, so I'll turn it down to 72. And then you've got your heated seat controls here. So if I hit that, it'll be 3. That's its highest setting. Then it'll go down from there as you hit the button. So very cool. Now here on this side, you've got this button. I'll show you different information up here as far as has energy efficiency and things like that, charging information, how the power is moving through the vehicle. It's some pretty neat stuff. And you also got driving mode underneath that, which will switch between the economy mode. So that's cool there. Down here, you've got, that's actually the button you press. So if I hold that button, boom, the car will shut off. And then I hit it again, it's very quiet. It'll start back up again. So, you know, where it's running on that electricity. This is your parking brake, which is a little unusual if you've never used an electronic one before, but it's about the same. You just pull it towards you like you would with an old crank brake. You pull it towards you, that'll set the brake, and you can see it there, parking brake on, the little red emblem there. And then I press it, if my foot's on the brake and I press it forward, it'll turn off. Now, the purpose of this is, let's say you have it on, right? And then I throw the car in drive and forget that I turned it on, and I start driving. When I start driving, it'll automatically take that brake off. So it's very cool. That's the purpose of it. So, you know, you don't get caught driving with your brake on. It can bypass that for you. So, but very cool stuff there. But there's the leather passenger seat. I do apologize, the vehicle has not been detailed yet. So that's why, if it looks a little dirty, that's why it's a little dirty. There's your manual area down here. You've got 2 cup holders and a little area to keep loose change or whatever there, gum. You've got your armrest / console here with some space in it. And then you've got your USB auxiliary and then another circular outlet there. And then I will show you the back, and then I think that'll be just about it. I can't think of anything else. So, and then here's the back of the vehicle. So again, still needs to be cleaned up. You've got 2 cup holders there, another 110 outlet, and then back here you've got the hatch. And then there's the charger, and then so you've got some space down here. Those seats do come forward, and I will show you what that looks like. I might have to put the phone down temporarily to do that, as I'm gonna have to probably lower a headrest. There we go. Okay. And I'm gonna have to move this seat forward. Sorry, I'm a big guy, 300 pounds and 6'4", so I gotta slide that seat pretty far back. And then I'll move the other seat forward here. So, got all the doors open and it's beeping at me, but that's how much space you have. So if you got to get groceries or get, you know, a smaller piece of furniture or something in there to move around, it's got plenty of space. So, but yeah, I just wanted to show you everything. Again, it definitely needs to be detailed. So that's something Detail's working on or getting to right now. But I wanted to show you everything while it was fresh, and you know, so you could make a judgment call on it. But if you have any questions in the meantime, feel free to give me a call. Again, this is Jacob with Sutherland Chevrolet in Nicholasville, Kentucky. I look forward to talking to you. Have a good one.